guys, so I didn't vlog waking up this morning, but we just kind of woke up around 9, got ready, and came to eat at this place called Coq L'Amour. It is amazing. I'll give you guys a little overview. There's doggies here everywhere, which I love. Okay, so our food just arrived, and I got the enchiladas de Jamaica, and there's 3 of them in here. Ooh. And then, what did you get?
Tofu scramble, like Mexicana.
Some with avocado toast.
Ginger avocado.
Ginger avocado. Okay, so we're at the beach now, and I think we found a place that's actually way less seaweedy, but still has seaweed, but like way less seaweedy anyways. But this is the same place Abel used to come to, and yeah. So there's a beach wood over there with a hammock in it, and I kind of want to go trailing in it. Just right in that area, there's not really that much seaweed, but it's still there. So this has been like the best vacation ever. Abel's back there getting us some beer. It's crazy being like legal here to buy yourself alcohol, even though in Mexico they literally don't even ID you. Like, they don't really give me that satisfaction of like actually having them look at my ID and like tell me I'm good. But okay, so it started to storm or just rain a little bit like at that last beach we were at, so we just kind of like got our bikes and biked back the way we came from, and we found this place called the Real Coconut. I'm gonna give you guys a kind of overview of it. It's super beautiful. Look at that. Oh, bro. I don't know, I kind of like the vibe.
I do too.
Okay, so we ended up kind of getting stuck at this restaurant because it is storming outside, and we biked all the way here. So we're just gonna order more drinks. Hope it blows over soon. Leave me alone. I have my responsibilities. Okay, so earlier it was storming, but whenever it calmed down, we basically just made a run for it and got on our bikes and biked back. And after we spent enough money at that expensive place, you know. Abel's making us pasta.
Pasta con broccoli, con mushrooms. I don't know the Spanish for that, so I'm just a dumb bitch. Sorry if I offend any of you Spanish-speaking people.
It's okay, I already did that. I'm that white bitch that say white shit.
Damn, the Wi-Fi is not working.
Just like your mom. So it's about 8:30 in the morning, and we just woke up. Me and Abel are deciding to go for a morning swim. It's our last morning here. We're leaving now at the airport to leave Cancun. Hey guys, what's up? So I felt like for the last 2 days that I vlogged in Mexico, I didn't really, I don't know, it was kind of choppy, and I didn't really talk all that much about what was going down and stuff. I think I seemed pretty tired, but there's a reason why Abel's playing a game in the other room. So he's like, if you hear him, he's just getting passionate over his performance. Anyways, But yeah, I kind of wanted to give you guys like a review of what I thought of my Tulum trip, because I know you guys might be wondering what was my favorite part or anything like that. So first of all, I need to tell you guys a funny story, but also, you know, just like a rookie mistake story. This gnat is literally going to be the death of me if I don't kill it. But anyways, yes, first of all, I made the rookie mistake of using I made the rookie mistake of using the tap water the first night in Tulum, and that's just the short story. Kendall had been to Tulum, so I was able. They had both told me beforehand, you know, like, Hannah, don't use the tap water, Hannah, like, to brush your teeth or anything like that. I think I got in an argument with Abel about something, like, small, but like it like still bothered me, and I was like annoyed. So my body just went into its natural habits and its ways. So I just got my toothbrush and I was gonna brush my freaking teeth, and I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. I was just doing. So I used the tap water. I told Abel, but I didn't tell Kendall because she's the one who like stressed it the most, and I knew that she would make me feel like a dumb bitch. You know, I did on my own, but I like told Abel, and he was like, oh, when we came, my little sister drank some, but she's fine, so I feel like you're gonna be fine. Because I like realized I did that, and I was like really nervous, like shit, like am I about to get really sick with water contamination? Throughout the trip, I just felt like I was really tired, but that was because I drank, and then I had a blood sugar spike because I wasn't hydrating myself enough. So I would wake up like at like small hours of the day. And the first night we came back into the US of A, we spent the night at my older sister Courtney's place, and she lives in Dallas. I'm sorry, like TMI, but it's like really important. I think that you guys should know this. Basically, I got traveler's diarrhea. So, and I looked it up, and it's like a 50% chance for Americans going to developing countries to get it. And you can get it through either using the tap water or eating food that has been rinsed with tap water. So you can get it at a restaurant or something. So yeah, and it didn't kick in for me until we got back to like 5 days after I ingested it. And you know what the funny part was? So before we left for Mexico, I was getting ready for a graduation ceremony, and I was in a rush to get out, and I accidentally dropped something. My arm bumped something, and I was reaching over my toilet, and it was a little facial oil bottle. It was white, like this big. I bump it, and it knocks into the toilet, and then I'm like, oh shoot, this is in the toilet now, like what are we gonna do? And I told that to Abel, and he was like, oh, we should get like tongs or something to pull it out, because like he didn't want me to put my hand in toilet water. But then I had to leave, and I was like, okay, screw it, like we'll worry about it later. Like I have to go take pictures and go to graduation. And so I left, and then later we realized we like forgot about it, and we looked at the toilet and it was gone. So it had been flushed, and then our toilet was not flushing properly at all. So of course we went out of town to Mexico, and I got this bug, and we come back and we don't have a functioning toilet, and I have to file a maintenance request for the plumbers. And this is Memorial Day weekend too. We come back on a Friday. We came back on a Friday evening. So basically we had to wait a whole weekend, and I had TD, traveler's diarrhea. So yeah, I basically was like driving to my parents' house as soon as I had the urge, and like they're just around the corner, so that's a good thing. But you guys, you know, I know you don't have to make me feel more dumb in the comments because I already feel dumb, but anyways, what's really funny though is that when the plumber did come on the Tuesday, you know, because like Memorial Day, like no one was open, no one was working on Memorial Day, of course. When the plumber did come, they took the whole toilet out of the floor. This is like a toilet from like 1946, mind you. And he takes it out, and he's like, well, I didn't find anything. It was a malfunction or something in the toilet. So I'm gonna go down the road and get you a new toilet. And we're like, what? Like, what? So he comes back with a brand new toilet, guys. So like, good or bad, hard to say, dude. Like, I got a new toilet out of like screwing up. And like, I don't know where that thing is. Like, that kind of scares me, that I don't know where that thing is. And the plumber didn't, he looked everywhere inside the toilet and the pipes, and he didn't find it. You know, I wasn't gonna say anything to him. I didn't say shit, you know, like, but we got it for free, girl, like. So no, but of course, by the time we did get that toilet, and we did have a toilet we could like use for ourselves, I was good. Like, it was gone. The 4 days was already over, and I was like back in business, you know, like a healthy business. I wanted to say like my favorite things. The cenote was my favorite like thing we did, just because it was so like enchanting, and like we had goggles that our Airbnb had, and this was the single most moment I regretted not bringing my GoPro though, because I have one. I just like forget, because I haven't used it in so long that I forget I have it. And when I was at the cenote and had the goggles, and I was like underwater with the turtles, I didn't have anything to record it, and I was just like, this footage would be so good right now. But you know, we don't always get everything. The cenote is amazing, so if you get a chance to go to the Grand Cenote, I would honestly prefer to go like early in the morning or later when there's not so many people there, because I would accidentally bump into someone like while I was swimming underwater. Like my foot would like pick someone accidentally and I have to be like, I'm so sorry, like as soon as I come out of the water. Like I don't even know who I bumped, but like I'm just trying to say sorry to everybody because I am a nuisance here, obviously. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I just like, I wished that there were less water. I'm not big on crowds, you know, like I don't really like crowds. You know, and body heat, I'm not into that. It gets so hot when there's so many people around you, so I'd rather like be at home like on my couch like alone with some dogs or something. I also want to talk about how, because a lot of people would be like, hey, like why don't you just go to Cancun? And you know, like we flew into Cancun and then we took a taxi 2 hours south to Tulum, and we were thinking like we could do Cancun, but I know from Abel and his family, they travel a lot and they're amazing, but his mom said like, you know, like Cancun gets really sketchy at night and it's not really a good place to go exploring, you know. If you're like a tourist there, you probably should stay in a, you know, like a resort or a hotel and just not leave that area, because you know, like they have good hotels over there, like, but we wanted to go to Tulum because it was just like smaller, but it was like cuter, you know, like and we had bikes and we could just, I feel like we could just explore the whole place. And we wouldn't let any one of us go out alone. Well, Abel did several times, but me or Kendall, we didn't go out alone ever. I'm not even sure that the time I used the tap water was the time I got sick, because Abel and Kendall both ended up getting the same sickness, but like 1 day or 2 days after I did. And we were eating at a lot of vegetarian places, and Kendall was eating a lot of fruit and vegetables that may not have been washed with clean water. Yeah, just like keep that in mind, guys, if you haven't traveled that much like me. Sometimes you're a dummy and you have to learn the hard way, right? And all the Mexicans that I met there were amazing too. They were super sweet. The beaches, they were really seaweedy, so that sucked when it came to like swimming there, because I kind of was expecting like the water to be really clear and blue. But I'm just glad that we went to Miami not too long ago, so the water was really beautiful there. But yeah, there was just too much seaweed like all up in the water too. Like it was just a nasty feeling if you were to try to swim. But yeah, so that's pretty much all my thoughts on Mexico. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you very shortly. Bye.